To the right and to the left of the big pine tree in the foreground, way across would be Seminary Ridge and the positions we were just at, which would have been the staging areas for the 18th and 38th North Carolina of Scales and Lane's brigades, were now on Cemetery Ridge at the Union position, close to what is called the Angle, which is where the bloodiest fighting took place when the Confederate forces reached the wall here. Again, that's the area that they had to cross to get to this position. And right here is the position where the North Carolina units made it. This is actually a monument to the 26th North Carolina. Much bloody fighting went on in this area, hand-to-hand combat, men using gun as clubs, bayonets, fists, and of course close-range artillery shooting men. And over there where you see the guide and some children is where Lewis Armistead was killed. Straight across there is a Virginia monument in the center of the screen where the Virginians came from. And again, there's where the North Carolinians came from. And as you can see the white band moving down, that's the Emmitsburg Road. Most North Carolina units made it at least that far and stopped and fired their muskets from the fences along the road to the Union forces behind this wall here. And again, these cannons would have been shooting grape, canister at the Confederate forces as they came closer to their position. And of course, canister is 27 ball bearings inside a shell that explodes when it comes out of the cannon, which makes the cannon nothing but a large shotgun. And the results of canister shot is just the complete disintegration of a human being, or many human beings. Just imagine ball bearings the size of golf balls, 27, 28 of them, just say 30, shot out of a cannon. And can you imagine being hit by that at close range? Or not even at close range. But this is the general area in which the North Carolinians would have approached, including my ancestors. And some were captured up there on the Emmitsburg Road when the Union forces could venture out of their position due to the weakness or the petering out of the Confederate attack. But this is the ground that they would have marched or fought on, died on. And as you can see, it's uphill. It doesn't really seem like it, but it is actually higher, it seems to me, than the stone wall at Fredericksburg, in which the Confederates were behind and the Union forces charged. When you stand at the stone wall at Fredericksburg, it doesn't seem to be as high when you're walking toward it as this position. Again, we'll pause for a second and I'll read off all of the names of the men from the 18th and 38th North Carolina that were killed, wounded, or present here at Pickett's charge.